I'm going to put a link in the description to this video once I upload it. I don't speak the language in this video, but I think it's a good video because it's going to show the importance of this retraction motion, how sometimes you pull your hands back to your waist when you're doing a form in Taekwondo. Now, that's one thing I don't like about the latest versions of the ITF Taekwondo forms, which is why I don't do them exactly like you're supposed to at standard. I like this thing to stack hands, a retracting motion, because it can teach you to put people in a headlock. So that's one thing that is important in your forms. A lot of people like to just not do this. They want to just skip ahead and just do the next move in the form because that's what's on YouTube, or because they just don't want to remember to do it. And there's another thing that this video shows that's really important, and that's your stances. Your stance work, especially your front stance, forward stance, walking stance. A lot of my beginning students especially don't want to do the stances. I guess people think the stances are bad. We say on the internet, what's the purpose of these stances? Good stance work can help prevent a good double leg takedown. It bridges the way into sprawling. Good walking stance, good sitting stance, gets your body trained to lock into those positions under stress to help get you from being tackled and taken down easily. If you look at this video, which I'm going to play after I stop rambling on, keep in mind though, people will still say, well, it just makes them stall out. But if the bald guy attacking the Tai Chi guy, if he were a ruffian on the street who's just trying to tackle you and take you down and just wail on you, in a real street fight, the Tai Chi guy would be able to hit back. It looks like what they're doing here is just pretty much a gentleman's agreement grappling against Tai Chi match where they're not hitting. So I'm not trying to say either style is bad. That's far from true. No. What I'm saying is what I said. What the Tai Chi does shows good application of the stack hands / retraction movement that you do in between forms, and of your front stance, walking stance, forward stance, and your sitting stance / chemo stance / chemo stance / horse riding stance that you get from your forms. Both of those moves are practiced a lot in the forms. This is why they're important. Let's take a look. See that? See that? He's got his weight forward like he's supposed to in a forward stance. And he's got his hands around the guy's neck. He's still got his hands around the guy's neck. Now,
il s'est jeté sur mes jambes. Je me suis penché, j'ai pris appui sur ma jambe droite et je l'ai fait tourner.
A lot of people aren't going to want to believe it, but if he wanted to break that guy's neck, he could.
Depuis le début, j'ai vu que vous êtes super puissant des jambes. J'ai senti que je ne pouvais plus y aller. J'ai vu que j'allais utiliser la force. Une des solutions que je pouvais essayer de faire, c'était d'essayer d'utiliser la pression pour revenir.
Because he could just twist the neck at an awkward angle and the guy's done. You heard that, right? That's the guy who's on top, supposedly in a dominant position. That's him. Now he's trying to work his way out of the choke.
Après, au sol, comme il tenait mon cou et comme il tenait fort, la personne elle peut rester, essayer de se défendre et tenir et attendre comme on fait des fois. C'est pour ça qu'on fait.
Okay, I don't speak, like I said, I don't speak the language, but you can still gain a lot from watching the video, okay? So please check it out. Good application of stance work. Use that to hold somebody in the headlock to keep them from choking you. In a real fight, of course, neither one of them would take this long on the ground. In a real fight, I would have to give it to the Tai Chi guy in this instance. Now, that being said, do I personally think I could beat either one of those guys? Probably not. So don't think I'm just trying to make myself look high and mighty. No, this is what I said. That move is a good application of your retraction motions and a good way for you to see your stance work. And what I really do like about these guys is that even though they're doing different styles, they're working together and they're learning from each other. Okay? Because I think the Tai Chi guy may have learned that, well, just because I get someone in this neck hold, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to just stop. And the grappling guy learned, well, somebody can get me in a simple neck hold, and I'm not going to be able to just go right ahead and tackle them or take them down easy like I want to, just because I'm a grappler, and they're supposedly not. So, and just as an aside, I remember when I first started taking judo as an adult, that was one thing I was getting, of course I'm getting pain, I was getting frustrated. It's like, so then one day I just put the guy in a headlock. I put him in a headlock and just used my size and my weight to just hold him in a headlock like that. And it worked. But then, of course, the coach said, that works, but that's dangerous for your partner. And are you really learning anything else? And I wasn't learning anything else. And it is dangerous for somebody my size to be on someone else's neck like that that's smaller than me. So even though if push comes to shove, I could have just did that and that. That's not learning. You don't always learn by just doing what you're good at all the time. Got to go in there and do stuff that you're not comfortable with. That'll make you better in the long run. And then, in the long run, if you have to handle somebody and you want to do more than just kick them or choke them or punch them, you could learn how to maybe restrain them until they calm down, right? That's right. So check out this video. I think it's a good video. Watch the whole thing. I'll put the link in here. Peace.